The world's football governing body, FIFA, has officially announced the lineup of top-tier musicians who will electrify the entertainment stage during the 2026 FIFA World Cup Final. Global South Korean idol group BTS has been confirmed as one of the main performers for the highly anticipated halftime show. The phenomenal group will not perform alone, as they are set to share the stage with two legendary global divas, Madonna and Shakira. This spectacular announcement immediately triggered an extraordinary reaction not only among music and football fans, but also across the stock market. Shares of HYBE, the agency behind BTS, reportedly surged by 7.2% shortly after the news spread widely across social media. The significant rise reflected extremely high investor optimism regarding the economic impact of the group's global appearance. According to reports from various financial market sources in Seoul, the 7.2% stock surge added more than 700 billion won, or approximately $470 million to HYBE's market value in just a single trading day. The jump served as strong proof that BTS's commercial power remains unstoppable. Their presence on the world's biggest sports stage is viewed as a massive business growth catalyst for the company. The halftime performance is scheduled to take place on July 19, 2026, at MetLife Stadium. The World Cup Final itself is expected to attract more than 500 million viewers worldwide through television broadcasts and streaming platforms. With such a massive audience scale, the moment is considered one of the biggest stages in BTS's musical career history. FIFA's decision to introduce a Super Bowl-style entertainment concept during a football match is regarded as a historic breakthrough for the men's World Cup Final tournament. Previously, the International Football Federation had tested a similar concept during the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup by featuring Doja Cat and J Balvin. The success of that trial apparently convinced FIFA to bring the concept to a much grander level. The selection process for BTS, Madonna, and Shakira as the main performers reportedly involved a unique creative contribution from an important figure in the music industry. Chris Martin, the lead vocalist of legendary band Coldplay, was appointed to help curate the performers alongside several iconic Muppets characters in an official promotional video. This synergy between sports and pop culture was designed to create a cross-generational spectacle. For BTS, this performance marks a new historical milestone after all members completed their mandatory military service in South Korea. The seven-member group recently released new music in March 2026, which was welcomed with global hysteria by their loyal fans known as ARMY. The World Cup stage will serve as proof of the return of the kings of K-pop to the international spotlight. Involvement with the World Cup is not entirely new for the group formed by Bang Si-hyuk, especially for the youngest member, Jungkook. The public still vividly remembers how Jungkook amazed the world by performing the official soundtrack, Dreamers, during the opening ceremony of the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. However, this appearance will be far more special because he will perform alongside all his fellow group members and global music legends. In an official statement, BTS expressed immense pride and honor at being given the opportunity to stand on a stage that unites the entire world. They hope the collaborative performance will deliver a universal message of hope, peace, and unity to the hundreds of millions watching. Extensive preparations are now underway to deliver a spectacular and unforgettable performance. Shakira's inclusion in the performer lineup has further increased excitement among football fans worldwide due to her long-standing connection with the tournament. The Colombian singer is widely known for the iconic World Cup anthem, Waka Waka, This Time for Africa, during the 2010 FIFA World Cup, which is still considered one of the greatest sports songs of all time. Her return is expected to bring nostalgia and magical energy to the stadium. Meanwhile, Madonna's presence as the Queen of Pop will add a sense of theatrical grandeur and powerful stage charisma to the halftime event. The combination of Madonna's legendary stage presence, Shakira's exotic dance energy, and BTS's synchronized modern choreography is expected to create a visual masterpiece unlike anything ever seen before in the history of global football competitions. FIFA also emphasized the 2026 FIFA World Cup, jointly hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico, is projected to become the biggest edition in history, both in terms of participating teams and audience size. The United States last hosted the tournament alone in 1994, which still holds the record for the highest stadium attendance in World Cup history. By combining the magical appeal of elite football matches with the grandeur of global pop music concerts, the final at MetLife Stadium is predicted to break numerous new commercial records. Market analysts estimate that HYBE's positive stock momentum could continue until the tournament officially begins next June. Sponsor enthusiasm and global advertising demand are also expected to surge dramatically as match day approaches. The positive sentiment surrounding South Korea's entertainment industry is also expected to open wider opportunities for other Asian musicians to perform on international sports stages. As preparations intensify, the world's attention is now fully focused on New Jersey to witness how BTS, Jungkook, Madonna, and Shakira will create new history in global entertainment and sports this summer. In addition to significantly impacting the agency's stock value, the announcement also triggered a massive surge in activity across social media platforms worldwide. Hashtags related to BTS, Jungkook, Madonna, Shakira, and the World Cup immediately topped global trending charts within minutes after FIFA released the official statement. Fans from around the world enthusiastically shared clips of the artists' past performances while expressing high expectations for this cross-generational collaboration. Several international music industry observers believe that this collaboration represents a highly strategic move by FIFA to bridge cultural differences across generations and regions. By combining Madonna's loyal fan base from the classic music era, Shakira's immense appeal in the Latin American market, and the massive global strength of ARMY from younger generations, the performance is expected to attract an exceptionally broad audience demographic. Many analysts view this formula as a new standard for future international sports entertainment events. Now, the main focus of the joint production teams from FIFA and the artist management companies is aligning their creative visions to ensure smooth performance transitions during the halftime show. Considering the limited duration and high precision required for a World Cup halftime performance, technical preparations are expected to begin several weeks before the final match takes place. The world is now simply waiting to witness how this new chapter in entertainment and sports history will be magnificently written on the green grass of MetLife Stadium. Local authorities and the management of MetLife Stadium have also begun anticipating a massive influx of international tourists expected to flood the New Jersey area ahead of mid-July. Hotel bookings, flight tickets, and local accommodation reservations reportedly surged dramatically immediately after the halftime performer lineup was officially announced to the public. Local governments are even planning to prepare several additional fan zones outside the stadium to accommodate millions of supporters who are unable to secure tickets but still wish to experience the excitement and atmosphere of the event. Through this major moment, the global entertainment industry once again proves that music possesses an extraordinary power that transcends borders, languages, and cultural backgrounds. The synergy between the world's most prestigious football tournament and a world-class music performance is expected not only to create new history in terms of business impact and audience engagement, but also to leave behind a deeply inspiring legacy for future generations. The eyes of the world are now fully focused on the 2026 FIFA World Cup Final stage, which is set to deliver one of the greatest collaborative masterpieces in modern history.